Hi, this is Kevin with KGM Jam, owner of Pro Advertisers Club, a totally free site to advertise. Go to proadvertisersclub.com and join for free today and start advertising for free. Okay, good news, bad news today. Good news, I'm into Gold 3. The renting has opened a part of Splinterlands to me that I neglected for way too long, and I paid dearly for it. And I finally just broke down and did it. The bad news is, uh, starting today is the first day since I've been on Splinterlands that I'm in the red, and I'm $50 in the red. I mean, kabam! I put in the $10 last night, so I got $7.74 out of pocket, and it plummeted. The last 3 days have just been SPS is down to 6 cents. It's ugly, very ugly. So I'm at negative $50 profit right now, and that's before uh, taxes. Or tax losses, I guess you could call it. But anyway, the good news is I'm a Gold 3. Now, the strategy is I got to watch the rental money, okay? And I can use the $10 I put in every day to rent, but I'd rather buy these super cheap maxed out cards or gold cards or whatever it is I want to buy. And so I was thinking, should I stay in silver because it's more affordable, or should I go into gold? I figured, well, let's go into gold. If I can't maintain it, uh, then I can always end up in silver, right? So what's the harm? So that's where I'm going. Let's go claim the reward for today. I should be getting 4 or 5 chests. I think I got 4 yesterday, a silver one. And of course, the rewards should be better in gold than they are silver. That's the theory anyway. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 chests in gold. In gold 3. Okay, nice. Okay, first one, energy crystals. Okay, nice. Wow. I don't like. Okay, not impressed, but I got a lot of it. So a few dark energy crystals to go towards the um, the rentals and potions for packs that I will one day buy again when it's worth it. So let's close this out. So that was I got to admit, that's kind of a disappointment. Even though you got a lot more chests, but anyway, so I'm in gold. I'll do a more strategy tonight with because the rentals I got now are for uh, silver, so I need to up my rental on my 2 summoners, which because now I can bring in a common 8. So I'm going to want a summoner that is, I believe, 5th or 6th level. Well, I'll figure it out, but this is huge. I got to bring these in to be competitive, and it's going to cost me more money for rentals, but I think I got enough to hang out in gold. And of course, I got to get my power up to 100,000, which is, yeah, it's at 100,000, 526 right now. So I'm barely over the top. What do I need to be? Oh, wow, I got to go another. Ooh, that's going to be tough. I might be stuck in gold 3, which is fine. Of course, I hope I get better rewards in the chest than that. The Okay, so there's that. So yesterday I bought. Look at that. It just plummeted down. It's still going down. This is just unbelievable. I'm down 80 to 90% in crypto, and I mean it's really all you can do now is hold. To sell now would just be insane. Look at that. It has dropped down to zero point 0. That's an all-time low. It was a quarter when I joined back in January, and it has an all-time high of 80 cents. So it's tough right now. And the real question now is, how long is it going to stay down? Is it a few days, a few weeks? If it's months, it's now's the time to buy. That's what I'm dollar cost averaging with that $10, because as bad as I am doing, the dollar cost averaging is giving me great deals. And let's go look at what I bought yesterday. If I can get it to load. Okay. I bought the Portal Spinner. That's my first purchase of a Chaos Legion pack card. And he's not the greatest card, but it was only 10. It had dropped down from like 18 to 10. And so, yeah, I went ahead and used the entire $10 on it, and I got it. So now I own that. And that's all I bought yesterday. But that gave me the new power. That's what's going up. That's the good news. So here's okay. This is $10,000 challenge, not sponsored by Splinterlands. Doing this on my own. These are the rules I go by. Day 128, and every other day I put in $10 for a total of $774. And then I'll go slow on this. That's my data from the February when I started keeping a record of it. And as of today, like I said, it plummeted. Here, 148 cards, 45.25 in the box. But look at this number, 119,890. That is cards that I'm buying and renting out. That's what was hurting me for the first 3 months, as far as not being able to get up into gold or stay in silver, was I was purchasing a lot of cards as an investment, not as cards I could play with, which is fine. It depends on what your strategy is. And I refused to do rentals because I wanted to use the money to buy cards and build my asset value. And like today's a perfect example. The money I rented didn't cover being in gold. Now that might change tomorrow and at the end of the season when I, depending on what I get in the chest. But theoretically, I could not get or even break even on what I'm using on rentals. So, but I am a believer in rentals now, in as far as renting them and not just renting out. And I'm going to keep it a part of my strategy, like I should have been the whole time. But yeah, this might get worse. So the good thing is people are going to be able to come see this from when I started and things were so great or good, because they were already starting to come down at that point. And then what I did when things got bad. That's the important part. A lot of people sell out, give up, quit, don't want nothing to do with it. But if I can recover and get this to 10,000 by the beginning of next year, it'll all be recorded. And you can see, and people will see exactly on how you handle this stuff. You don't have to put in $10. I'm not a financial advisor. Listing me on risk is for entertainment purposes only. Please like and subscribe. The link below, if you join, you can play for free. But you do have to purchase the $10 spell book if you want to open up the earning side of it. And it's a one-time fee, lifetime membership. The link's below. It helps me. I get a 5% commission on all purchases that you make, except for cards in the market. But if you chose not to dollar cost average, say you just wanted to play, you bought the spell book, then you would have to win by the battles, getting chest, and it would take a very long time, but it's doable. It is. It's just very slow. And if you made the right moves, but you're going to be able to see all what I did right here. It's all recorded, good and bad. It's easy to fudge numbers and make yourself look good or just tell you something. You can actually come see it on what I'm building here. Okay. What else that I want to go over? That's about it. I've built up 641 my rentals. I still got more coming in every day. In fact, let me see. I can rent out. No, I can't rent out anything because I'm just barely over 100,000. So I gotta, whatever I'm renting out now, I just gotta adjust it for the price increases because the end of season. So this will go up and help me get, because now I need to do I got to rent more powerful summoners right now. And so like I said, we got 4 days left. So anyway, I'm still pumped. I'm motivated. I really believe in this platform, this program. This is not their fault. This is worldwide. We have got something weird going on that is adjusting everything in the markets. People are getting hurt and wrecked, depending on how far out you stuck your neck. And I don't know what to say. It's part of the game, the good and the bad, The worst thing you can do, though, is panic sell. Don't sell to get nothing. At least stay in the game for a chance that it does come back. And I do believe it will. Now, I've told this story 1,000 times, but I bought into Bitcoin at $10,000 a couple years ago, and immediately it plummeted down to 3. I mean, I'm Captain Timing. I really am when it comes to investing and stuff. But what I didn't do was panic sell. When it was down at 3, I was trucking at the time. I just forgot about my Bitcoin. Just said, okay, forget about it. And I just kept driving, doing other things. And lo and behold, it shoots up to 18. It took like 6 months, I think. It was a while. They called it crypto winter, but it was quite a length of time, maybe 3 months. It seemed like forever. And I sold out at 18. I said, wow, I almost doubled my money. I'm getting out. And then it shot up to 60. But I still made my money, right? I still made some money, so can't complain. The biggest mess up I made was on Doge. And I had bought $1,000 worth of Doge, and it had gone up to 1,500, 500 extra profit. And I cashed out, and I was going to buy back in. And that's when it, again, Captain Timing, that's when it decided to skyrocket up to what it is today, like at 15. I think it went up as high as 40 cents, 70 cents, I think. But anyway, I did make a profit of $500 on that Doge. But if I had held on for a couple more weeks, I would have made $142,000. And that hurts to know that you're that close. And I didn't need the $500. I just did it because it was a good return on a good investment, which in any reality, half of your return back in a couple weeks is good money. But we're living in a different age here where you're talking 10,000x on any given day type thing or loss. So my new strategy is I'm going to invest little bits of amount, like $10. I can afford that every other day, and not cash out until it's life-changing wealth. I'm not going to try this, get out a few dollars just so I can, because it's a good return. I'm going to wait till it's life-changing wealth, if ever, and that way I don't miss on the next boat. But anyway, that's it for today. Please like and subscribe. If you got any questions or answers, and hold on, I got a couple comments I wanted to look at. Okay. Yep. Out of that, once you have found the cards to rent that help your play, then start to buy those ones. So each time the rent is low, that gets you to gold. Then soon enough, you won't need to rent to get to gold. It's a great time to be buying. Yeah, absolutely agree. I really messed up on not renting, but the good thing about that was I was putting everything I was making back into my business, because this I do call the one side of it a business, because I have a store. I rent out, and I'm buying for investment. And then the other half is, and I'll be honest, I came to this game for the business part of it at first. And the damn game has grown on me, and now I'm hooked on it. And everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about who's playing it. So I am now just as much a player as I am a investor, which is good. That's the way they designed it. They designed it for everybody in those two categories. But yeah, and I do own some of those cards, and I just got to level them up. But the thing is, it's like, do I want to buy this gold card? Do I want to buy this max? What's the best deal right now? And do I want to buy cards I can play with, or there's only, when you can only move so much $10 around. Would I like to throw $1,000 at it right now? Yeah, but I'm glad I didn't, because if I had, I'd be down $900. So the dollar cost averaging works. If I was you guys, and again, this ain't financial advice, but if this is what I do, is come up with a weekly, daily, monthly amount that you can, put into it, and do that. And that way you buy as it going down, and going up, it doesn't help so much, but at least you don't get stuck all of it in one thing. David S. Oceanus, $2. I'm going to go check that out. I might purchase that. That sounds familiar. I'm still getting to know these names and matching them with the picture on the card. I can recognize them by seeing them now, but it's harder by the name because there's a whole bunch of them. And I admit, when you first start, it's kind of overwhelming. There's a lot to learn because it's not just a card game. There's so much more to it. So anyway, thank you for watching and have a nice day.